watch you'd like to wear tonight, Mr. Stark?
I'll give him a look. Gold face, brown band. The Jaeger. I'll give that a look. Bring him over here.
Thank you.
Is that a Jaeger-LeCoultre?
Good eye.
Thanks. I love men's watches. It's kind of a hobby.
You know, sometimes I get self-conscious about it, but my grandfather made it, so.
Oh, your grandfather designs watches?
The family business. Yeah, my mother's maiden name is LeCoultre.
Shut up.
Hi guys, Archie Luxury channel. And today guys, I'd like to talk about Jaeger-LeCoultre in the movies. And I gotta tell you, I'm really pleased that Jaeger-LeCoultre has been hitting it big. It's really been hitting it big. And Bad Teacher was a movie which starred Jaeger-LeCoultre. And even Tony Stark is a bit of a man for a Jaeger. And I gotta tell you, one of the biggest international YouTube celebrities of all time, Archibald Chesterfield III, he is a huge Jaeger-LeCoultre fan. That's right. And I gotta tell you, this is such a cool timepiece. I personally have gone for the Reverso Grande, and it's just a very special piece to me indeed. And I've got to tell you, a good friend of mine actually rang the Jaeger-LeCoultre call center in America, and they all know that Archie Luxury is a huge Jaeger-LeCoultre fan. And I've got to be completely honest with you. I think their watches are absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I love Jaeger-LeCoultre. The whole idea of the Reverso. I mean, man, this is just such a cool piece. The fact that it uses the golden ratio. That's right, guys. You know, the pyramids, all the Roman Colosseum and all that stuff there use the golden ratio. That's a ratio of the width to the height. To the length to the height. And I gotta tell you, if it was good enough for the Romans, it's good enough for Archie Luxury himself. And this watch itself there, I've got to tell you, I've really loved it. Absolutely loved it to death. You see it on the screen. It's fitted with a genuine Jaeger-LeCoultre alligator. Alligator, that's right. That's you Americans call crocodiles. It's an alligator strap. These are a freshwater crocodile. And I gotta tell you that these pieces here are absolutely groundbreakers. They're groundbreakers. And I've got a huge soft spot for the brand itself. And now that I'm becoming an international legend, it's time that I put my hand up and just announce to the audience, I love my Jaeger-LeCoultre. I really do love this piece. And it was love at first sight. I first saw this piece on a good friend of mine, Fred, who works at Vintage Watch Co. At the time it was called Brisbane Vintage Watches. Fred had this Jaeger-LeCoultre Reverso Grande, and I remember seeing and thinking, shit, that's a nice watch. And Fred's a bloke's bloke. He's a man's man. Very blokey sort of guy. And I got to tell you, I saw it on his wrist and said, Fred, I want it. I really do want that piece. And I just said to him, I said, Fred, I'll give you $1,000 more than whatever you paid for it. Whenever you want to sell it, just ring me first. And he actually rang me the next day. I got cash advances on the wife got cash advances on her credit card. And sometimes you gotta pull the trigger. It's all about pulling the trigger. Don't muck around. If you find your dream watch, something that you really, really love, don't muck around with it. Don't muck around. You've got to be prepared to pull the trigger. These blokes who procrastinate and, you know, I said to the wife at the time, I said, if you really love me, you will buy me this Jaeger. Use whatever mental manipulation you can do. Use whatever leverage you can to get a Jaeger-LeCoultre or whatever watch it is that you really want. Don't dick around. So many people, they dick around. And there's the slow and the dead. You know, you in this watch game here, the cool stuff doesn't hang around forever. You gotta know when to pull the trigger. You can't muck around. And that's the big lesson with Jaeger-LeCoultre, is if you see something that's amazing, don't dick around. You jump in fast, feet first, and you buy it. You pull the trigger. That's what equity, home loans, line of credit, credit cards, even a payday loan if you're absolutely desperate. Get it. Pull the trigger. Well, maybe not the payday loans. That might be pushing things a little bit too far there. But, I mean, man, your life is short. Buy things that make you happy. And I've got to tell you, I bought this piece here. It's quite interesting. When I bought this Jaeger-LeCoultre, it was about the same price as a two-tone Submariner. Now, I would have been better off with the two-tone Sub. Definitely. I would have been better financially. But I got to tell you, spiritually and emotionally, this watch has shaped my life. This watch here has really, it's changed my life. I've worn this watch on many great, wonderful occasions. So it's a game changer, an absolute game changer. So I just want to get it out there. Sometimes people, they dick around, and there's never a great time to pull the trigger. Well, sometimes just pull it. Pull the trigger and buy the damn thing. And I've never regretted for a moment buying this Jaeger-LeCoultre. And it's so cool. The Art Deco numerals. The fact it's got an 8-day power reserve. 8-day power reserve. It's the 2-disc date. This is one classy wristwatch. It's classy. I had a good friend of mine who was... He's done a few deals. He's actually lost a bit of money on deals, but he was doing a deal. He wore his Jaeger-LeCoultre, I think it was a GMT, Reverso GMT, and Tom Bolt turned up to inspect, to authenticate an aqua timer he was selling. And Tom Bolt just took one look at his wrist and said, "Yep, it's real." He didn't even look at the aqua timer. He looked at the Reverso. He just knew Reverso owners are the type of people who don't dick around. And I got to tell you the truth there. This watch means a lot to me. It was given to me by my last wife. And I had it engraved. The reason I had it engraved is because I sell things. I'm a flipper. I'm a serial flipper. I'm a prostitute. The only way I could stop myself from selling it is to get it engraved. Now, it doesn't matter that that woman has moved on and I'm no longer with her. That doesn't matter. The thing is, you know, she was a very good part of my life. And, you know, you don't want to be nasty or upset or vengeful. She's moved on to greener pastures. But the Jaeger-LeCoultre Reverso Grand Date, it's a piece of my makeup. It's who I am as a person. It's who I am as an individual. And I will never, ever be a complete man without this watch. This watch is me on a metaphorical level. I mean, this watch here has shaped who I am, how I behave, how I act, and how I present myself as a man in society. And the Reverso's got that no bullshit level of class to it. And I'm extremely proud to be a international YouTube celebrity who wears the Reverso Grande. That is my watch. It's who I am as an individual on a metaphorical level, on a molecular level. This is who I am. I am my Jaeger-LeCoultre Reverso Grande. That's who I am. That's me as an individual. I am the sum of the possessions I own. This is a very, very important piece in my life. I will never, ever sell this piece. Well, unless the offer is crazy. I mean, if it's you know, substantially above market, I might sell it. But you understand, this watch has changed me on a metaphorical level. It is me to a T. I am Archie Luxury. Is Jaeger? This watch is me. And in history books, don't worry, they'll be bringing out the Archie Luxury version of a Jaeger-LeCoultre. This crazy YouTube buffoon in years to come will be remembered for his greatness, his humility, and his attention to detail. And I'm very proud. I very proudly put my hand up. I love this watch more than most things on planet Earth. That's right, guys. There we go. I love material goods. I love material possessions. I am a sum of the material items I own. So I just wanted to make this video. You may have seen some Jaeger-LeCoultres in some movies. And I just wanted to say, guys, I really love my Jaeger-LeCoultre. This watch means more to me than most things on planet Earth. And I am a Jaeger-LeCoultre owner. I love the mark. I love the brand. I love everything about it. I'm Archibald Chesterfield III, and I love my Jaeger-LeCoultre Reverso Grande Date. Thank you for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, and tell your friends.
Yeah. And I've been leaving it for Christmas too, everyone's busy, and I just don't think they kept an eye on the subby enough. And so he just got too far into it and before I realised that it was...
Yeah. They do it on price, see? So,
of course. I mean,
I say, yeah, sure, that's where, yeah. So they do it on price, so...
Okay, that's fine, Luke. That's okay.
guys, Archie Luxury channel, Paul Pluta channel, and my good friend Tanzillin, answering super chats. It's not about the money. It's not about the money. I feel like I'm doing my passion. Tanzillin, simply the best. And he's got another one for you here. How's this? It's not about the money. It's not about the money. It's my passion. Scheitling on time. Simply the best. Now, guys, I gotta tell you, I struggle to survive full-time on YouTube. Please look in the description below for 10 ways you can keep me full-time on YouTube. Guys, I really need your help. Please consider getting a paid video review. I'll do a review on any watch, any question you want. Guys, you can sponsor me on Patreon. You can sponsor me for as little as $1 a month. $1 a month, and that just keeps me going on full-time on YouTube. Guys, you could also, I do phone calls. You can talk to me for an hour on the phone, Skype or WhatsApp, for $50 US. Guys, I really do need your help to stay full-time. Ben cannot survive on Google Ads alone. Please help me. Please help me stay full-time on YouTube. And guys, don't forget that. It's not about the money. It's my passion. Scheitling on time. Simply the best. Tanzillin, thank you. That's a sponsored bit from Tanzillin. I can do that for $150 a month if you email me directly. Look below for my email address, guys.